Hey guys, I urgently, who is we, I is me, we are the Lord, we are the people who are saying zero tolerance to a lot of shit that goes on. I've got an undecent little boy around me at the moment. Yep, I can go in there and do that for you. Anyway, what is NFT? NFT, I've just completely forgot the abbreviation for NFT now. It's just completely gone out of my head, and I do actually know it. NFT, non-fund transferable, I believe. I've got no access to a laptop in front of me. I've got to go completely out of the computer of my own mind, and also just quickly not catch my son in the back. And since we've got back from the beach, we've literally just been drinking pineapple and orange squash juices and munching out on cereals and toast and crap, and well, not even crap, just decent stuff actually. Really warm Weetabix and porridges and oats and just, yeah. So anyway, Elijah is now just in the bath playing. So anyway, I'm hoping I need to put the hashtags in NFT. I may have to let Amber come back in and take over some stuff but the problem is Amber doesn't have the skills. So please don't take Amber personally. Amber doesn't have the skills to line up all of my social media, everything from my website, all of the portals, all of the websites, all of the things to do something. So why do I need a team of people who do know what NFT is and isn't fucking interested in getting trapped into this world? I need paedophile hunters. I need hackers. I need Anonymous. I need Occupy. I need
sleepy bag.
Infiltrated XR. Yes, darling.
Bag.
You want a sleepy bag? You want a sleeping bag? Yeah. All right. 2 seconds. Can I just go and grab your duvet in a minute, because I have to go and grab it out of there. Go and grab your warmth. Oh no, hang on a minute. I might be able to find one. I've got a feeling they're all downstairs. Right, let me just go and get his warm thing. He wants a sleeping bag, but let me just go and grab his warm thing. Oh, God, my windows, look. My windows, the wind here is just smashing my windows. So anyway, something flagged up as I was watching something today that's linked to all of the networks from everybody to do with... I haven't got a sleeping bag. I'm just giving you a warm thing at the moment. I will find one. I've got a feeling it's in the back of the car. Oh, now you've just taken my snug...
You can't have it.
He's just taken my snug space. Oh, I was all chilled out then, Shiloh. Right, let me go and take my little space in the corner while I try to explain something really quickly. Right, so NFT is basically the world is taking over complete everything from cryptocurrency. It's basically a world within a world. It is the matrix. It is what people will soon know to be sitting down in a chair, plugged in. People will have Neuralinks in the back of their neck. They will have identification in the the back of their hands, and they will be able to thumbprint to enter into their own space and their own zone. This is non-transferable funds, basically. So what it basically is, a freezer has just been added. If anyone doesn't know what OLIO is, OLIO, OLA, it's an app where people like Tesco's, everybody, anything that's free, anything that's going. Some people collect all the free runs. Some people just clear out on it. And I think I paid something like £5 a year for it. And literally we just pass things off to each other and people can ask for what they want. It's better than Free Cycle. It's really cool. And yeah, it's really good. That's just flashed up to say somebody had just put a fridge freezer. So anyway, one of the people that I know that's the head of all of what is behind NFT, I said to you a long time ago to get in your funds into what was called I've got to get this right because I've got to download information. I can't download it, but we can download information. So basically, if you're just coming on, I'm talking about NFT, non-transferable funds. And this is a whole world that's now coming around every person that's going into the said matrix, right? So basically, it's a world within a world. You can visualize, you can do what you want. You can buy your art, you can buy your shoes, you can live in a world through your own person. Now, what's happening is this is all connected to the medical, right? And there's 2 reasons. Let me get on to why I'm concerned about NFT, right? NFT means you can buy your own land. You could live next door to Snoop Dogg if you want, right? You can create your own world within your own world, and you can basically own your own wine, own pizzas. Now, all of a sudden, something came up on a video and they were talking about pizza, and I went, Pizzagate. Oh, here we go. Hang on a minute. Now let's go back to something. How would people move trafficking children in a world talking about child trafficking and paedophilia? They would move it further onto line. Now, as you know, we've got the deep web, we've got the web. We've got the internet and we've got the intranet, and people don't really know what the difference is because they just pick it up, they use social media. Over lockdown, people have gone onto TikTok, they've gone onto Instagram, and people have learnt what remote living is, basically. That as long as you've got a petrol fund or a train ticket or a bus ticket, hello there, Claire, you can pretty much get anywhere around the world. If I wanted to fuck off the Northern Ireland right now, I could fuck off the Southern Ireland, because it's pretty much Southern Irish coming out right now, isn't it? So let's stick with fucking Southern Ireland right now. I know your mother. Oh, it's a gag, isn't it? Where the war started between the Protestants and the Catholics, and it all just continued to fold out. So anyway, we seem to be sticking with some form of thing while I try to drum up something coming in. Oliver, could you do me a favour while you're in London? Could you hold some space for me and go down to the London Beatbox? They're jamming in the streets. I think today they should be outside the art sort of place. But if you're in London and you can catch up with them, I'm not sure who's leading things, who's doing things, where it's growing from. Some are skaters, some are dancers, some are just people who've been protesting that, you know, get it, you know, come on, the revolution will be dance. But anyway, speaker box, that's it. Anyway, the reason that I'm talking about NFT is because Pizzagate flashed up into my mind again today, connected to NFT. That means that people can move. Basically, you can be your alter, any person you want to be within this world. You could be any color, any person, whatever. There has already been a psychologist go into this world and say that she was raped by 5 people the moment she entered into that world. She said she went in to experiment, and automatically, like I was talking about my dog the other day, and as we were at the park the other day, in the real realm, so to say, in the 3-dimensional real realm that we all foresee before us right now, and a quiet, lovely world of young mothers with their children around, some more mature with young children, grandparents even. And then in the middle, my children go straight to the homeschool, because that is our paradigm. I had just literally gone to the boys. I tell you what, we'll leave all the toddlers to it and we'll go. And Elijah earmarked straight away the difference between the children that he didn't want to play with and went straight to a homeschool family. There's only one on there and quite a lot of kids. And then we have my dog. So now my dog is me and my dog. It's not my dog that's the problem. It's me, the owner, that has caused a problem with my dog that I need to rectify very quickly. My trolls, by the way, I could do with your help with my dog. That would be really handy. And that is that, one, my dog is a female representation of me. Okay, she's not an else. She's not a Rottweiler. Yeah, so she's not right walking down the street a Rottweiler that people would be far more intimidated by, I said Rottweiler or walking down. I don't think people are necessarily so scared of the little what are they, these ones that people think are really, really savage, horrible dogs, but if you kick them across the floor they just yelp. But they're being allowed to terrorize children because people are too scared to go into the dog. And then it comes to a point of, do you save yourself or your child? And there have been situations where parents have left their children in a room with a dog to save another child and themselves. Well, I'm sorry, when it comes to a dog, would a dog savage a human, an adult human? Potentially not. You don't ever really hear about a dog savaging an adult person. You hear about a baby or a young child. That's the parent's fault, not the dog. That's the parent's fault. My dog is an Alsatian. Could my dog savage a baby or a small being? I don't know. I don't know. Could my dog hurt another dog? I don't Oh! Could my dog bite mine or me or my children? Now this I know. And we did this from the day that we got her with a stick. And we learnt her tolerance levels with sticks immediately because we don't know her previous temperament, we don't know her previous owners, and we don't know her previous circumstances. No different than my children being taken and placed with foster carers that went under the table. Big, goofy, fat fucking cunt, and I am going to rip his smelly fucking wankery pieces to pieces, because if I ever find out that pubic fucking was to do with what it does, I'll fucking sit on your head in a pair of fucking gym knickers, wrap my fucking heads around you like a brazen fucking whore, mate, and suffocate you. Oh, I would. Oh, I look forward to the day, mate. Oh, I do. Anyway, leave that. So, in the world of the NFT, are they moving and transferring children? Are they moving and transferring people? Is human trafficking going on within the real realms of the world, or is it going on within the realms of this world? I live in Portsmouth. We've got Virgin and this big fucking over 18s thing that's going on. You're on the ball. You're on the ball. You're on the ball. What was that song? You're on the ball. You're on the ball. Queenie, Queenie, who's got the ball? Anyway, the reason, let me stay on the ball. I'm trying to not get distracted. The one good thing about doing TikToks. Oh, yes, your Lord Majesty. Would one like another one? Just need a bell, darling. Would you like a bell? Anyway, I basically need a load of people that are willing to go in. You've got to be so fucking emotional intelligence, mate, because if what I think is going to happen the moment you step into this world, once you unplug certain levels and apps, what's going to happen to you, and if we can put people with you, we'll take you out really quickly. I don't know how to do this, so please don't call me grandeur, underqualified or anything. What I'm saying is let's get a team. Let's get people that are willing to do this. I can't, because I don't have the space and time away from my children to even go and do stuff at this particular point. So even if I went in at night, I would have to have somebody in the house to be able to pull me out, because one, as a autistic person, I'm very visual, so I can go in and create really quickly. Why do I not want to go into this space at this particular point? Please let's go back a bit. First of all, my stepfather, Mick Tinker, was a computer programmer for the army based in Woking, and we lived in Pirbright. And we didn't live in Pirbright. We lived in where did we live? Nap Hill. So that's when I started doing all my savings account and having the post office, the NatWex account, had all of my bank account, all of the pigs right up to Sir Nathaniel and all of that sort of stuff. So he was a computer programmer, blah, blah, blah. As I told you, swelled the Abnadella, caused violence to my mum, boom, 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 boom. But I used to watch things like Batteries Not Included. Obviously love E.T. Everybody loves E.T. But the one big thing that really used to home into me at that time was Johnny Five. I used to talk about Johnny Five being the camera outside my place. All of the front doors to the entrance points to everybody in Portsmouth at the moment are currently closed, flapping open, right? The reason that they've done this is so people can complain. It will bring them to a reason for the next stage to come down. I've already taken the photographs of the first stage and had a conversation with the lads here. It's quiet here. They haven't got the same sort of things to go on. So everything's been starting up here first. Why? Because the post is on the other side of my road here. I'm hoping Dean's going to hold fort up until March, just in case I fail March. If I'm still here in March... Yes, darling. Oh, shite. Yes, sorry. 2 seconds, sweetheart. I was doing that. If I'm still here in March. Where's the one with the straw in it, though? That's not the one. Have I just brought it back? I've just given it back to you. I did do it.
Mum, did that weeping bag up here?
I'll tell you, are you wanting to go down? Should we take them back down there later? Should we see what we can find? And see if we can just do the fire tonight? Well, I don't know where the sleeping bags are. This is the problem at the moment. I need to find it all. Okay, you have a see if you can know where the sleeping bags are. Just 2 seconds. I could do with I need all camping stuff. I need shitloads. Camping stuff has always been my issue and problem. Anyway, the reason that I need this and the reason I'm saying you have to be so emotionally intelligent to do this is because if you go into a space and into a door and one, you're paying for a fantasy, okay? So people are paying for fantasies. I'm not saying this is happening. I'm saying it's going to happen. I'm saying the right hand. Thank you. Okay, go on then. What I'm saying is in these downloads, you can pay for fantasies, by the way. So I've had a reminder on my thing saying, hey, Kelly, take some time out and come and do some Spanish with me, right? So that's for me to go in and do some Spanish. Now, in this world, you're going to be able to download it like it was in the Matrix. The good thing is what they don't really know is when you come back into this realm, what you're going to be able to do. Now, people remember there's always a pill, isn't there? If you take up a pill, it will enlighten you. It will bring you into a different space. Now we're talking about going into the back of the nape. Now, the Neuralink was originally designed for spina bifida, and AI was originally designed for somebody who had paraplegia. It was somebody who wanted to be able to enable themselves at work and be able to sit down in their desk and still be able to continue to work. And then obviously people want to advance in medical because they want to take things further. Now, Maggie Thatcher privatised everything, yeah? And that meant that people could go off and do what they liked as long as they were not hindering the world. Yeah, no, they're not in the suitcases, I know that. Oh, hang on a minute. Try... Oh, suitcases. I'm sure everything to do with this is downstairs. But hang on a minute. This is what I'm trying to do with my freaking house right now, and I haven't got the space to do it. No, Shiloh, let me just finish this a minute because it's really important, and then I'll have a look. And I'll have a look in a minute. So basically, let's do this in steps and stages because it's going to probably take a couple of weeks to sort of prepare a few people that will be able to do this. I don't know how this is going to work with public indemnity insurance or wavering rights or legalities or anything like that. But what I'm saying is we need pedo hunters in there. And you can say you're a fucking pedo hunter if you are, but they ain't going to let you through the doors. Now, would you send little kids in there, infiltrating kids? So would I, as an adult, go in as a child and there's laws and everything to this. And I can't get into that psychology. I can't because in the physical world, you can't fucking nuts. No. Now, please remember something, and I can't remember what program it was. I do remember. It was The Kick. It was the one with the kick. It was Leonardo DiCaprio. Now, please do remember that Leonardo DiCaprio is a mole. He's a shill. He's somebody who's funded into the layers behind this. So let me do this really quickly because I think he's just found it. No, that's all my paperwork, dude. It's still in there, guys.
What that says?
That's got all Daddy's books and CDs behind there that I still didn't take. My paperwork is still all in here. Instagram. World of Dance Academy. I need my glasses. All dance stuff. My Instagram is all dance and skatey stuff. Sometimes I post some of my TikTok out. I've done some TikTok today. Right, just give me 2 seconds. Have a look in there on the seat. Oh, seriously, sleeping bag. I don't know. All the sleeping bags are downstairs in the garage. Yes. Right, so... Hang on. Even though Facebook is for over 18s and stuff like that, obviously children use it. Even though social media is for over 18s, obviously children use it. Yes, there is children's YouTube, blah, 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 blah. There's safeguarding. There's lots of online safeguarding. But this stuff shouldn't be happening anyway. My concern is that with the stuff to do with Q, which I'm not a part of Q, I've never been part of Q, nor am I ex.
Have you got some batteries for this thing, Thomas?
Yes, I've got to do batteries and stuff like that. Anyway, I need to shoot off because my son needs me to do batteries and things like that and wants sleeping bags and things. So let's stick with this a minute. That do your research on NFT. Go make some shitloads of money if you really want to. Because you can transfer it to the real world. But let's be open and diligent that the pizza's gone up and I'm going, hang on a minute. there's another thing behind this that needs to be supported. So if we are going to make money out of it, let's do it for the right good thing and get in there and fucking make sure, mate, that no children are being bought and sold as NFTs.